Morning, everybody. It is February 25th. I just wanted to give an update on the PayPal situation. We received an email from PayPal this morning saying that they did not want to budge or go against anything they were doing. They're still going to freeze our account and they're still holding funds, some of which is donations that were slated to go to Texas for disaster relief that we raised over the weekend. And the remaining is, to keep our business alive. So I have moved forward with everything. We have reached out to local, state, and national legislators and our congressmen here locally. We have been able to share with over 1 million people this story. Now, I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but with the millions, it's millions now. I know we reached at least 1 million. It's been shared much more than that. This story has gone viral. And if you go look at the stock market, you'll see that PayPal, the last I checked, was down 4%. That is literally billions of dollars that they are down today. I have no idea if that has to do with this, but it'd be pretty cool if it was. If not, I'll take the karma points on that one. Moving forward, we have retained legal protection and legal rights. We've also teamed up with Knife Rights, specifically dealing with the knife community and helping us on that front. So we will be pushing there as well. PayPal has obviously made it very clear that they are not fans of small business. It's okay to go into Target. It's okay to go to Walmart and to Home Depot. You can buy knives at all of those locations as well. But the second you try and purchase from a local small business, that is when the banks will get involved and start closing things down. So they explained that their regulation was, kind of certain knives here and there based on local laws, maybe sort of. They were really vague on it, and they said in the email this morning, and I will post that up later today so you can actually read the actual response from PayPal. I want to be as transparent as possible during this entire situation so everybody can see the truth of what's going on, because truth is something that isn't really abundant right now. In their statement, they said that they are able to make adjustments to the terms and conditions at any time when deemed appropriate or necessary. So for any and all people that make any sort of tool, specifically knives, they are coming for you, and it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So I would highly recommend looking at other options when it comes to handling your finances, and get out of PayPal as soon as possible. It's already happened to the firearms industry. It looks like they're coming after knives next. And when I asked them about the donations and why all this happened after our donation period went through, they told me that it was just a fluke and it took 5 years to find us. Who knows whose story that is, whose desk that's coming from. I highly doubt it's going very high. I was able to retain the contact information for the CFO and CEO of PayPal. They have both been notified, they've both been contacted, and they've been CC'd in with our legal team as well. So I don't want anyone to think that we're just gonna back down, that we're gonna take no and then just eat the loss, because that isn't the case. Now, I didn't make it back from Afghanistan to be bullied around by some tech company because I make a tool that everybody has in their house anyway. And really, anything is a weapon with enough velocity. So the fact that they can just change the terms and conditions whenever they see fit and not have any sort of punishment in any way just doesn't sound legitimate. Let's say we had $10,000 in that account. We take it as a loss. That's a $10,000 loss that we're now going to incorporate into our taxes which are paid by us and by you. So now the taxes from the loss are still being incurred by us, not PayPal. So they get to walk away from this completely free for doing something that seems pretty mafia to me, and that's not right. Good news, there is good news. I am focusing this attack on PayPal because Venmo contacted us last night at 7:30, said they just needed one more thing from us, and the funds from Venmo were released into our accounts this morning. They have been cleared, they're not pending, they have been cleared. So Venmo is released. I'm not giving them a pass. They're still owned by PayPal, so they're still guilty by association. But there is a little bit of bright news on that side, and now we're taking the fight to PayPal. All we have to do is stand up to these people, guys. Just because they're a big company doesn't mean that they control everything. And if you look at the stock market, I'm not saying it's us, but they are losing billions of dollars. And there's a reason for that. And let's stick up with it. So share this post. Let's stay relentless. Keep going after it. And let's get our country back.